Do you lead a team? Are you responsible for others? If you are, you're going to want to stick around and watch this video. I'm going to give you three key concepts to growing, leading, and developing your team. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. It's Gordon from The Principal Leader, and welcome back to another edition of Super Strengths. So it's like 2016. I am brand new in a new organization, getting my feet underneath me, starting to learn and grow and build my own relationships within that organization. And what was interesting is that I'm brand new. I don't know anyone. Don't know a single soul in the organization. By the way, it's one of the largest school districts in the state of California, and I'm responsible for the entire human resources department and thousands of employees. So I found myself going, how the heck am I going to do this? I might want to think about how I grow and develop my own skills and my own ability. And through a cold email, of all things, through a cold email from Gallup, I learned about Clifton Strengths. Now, at the time, it was called StrengthsFinder 2.0. But I learned about Clifton Strengths. And in July of 2016, I took my strengths assessment for the first time. And learner, relator, significance, communication, and positivity emerged as my signature top 5. So now that took me down a brand new world of everything that was great, everything that was important about me and about who I was as a person and who I was starting to discover I was as a leader. So, where am I going with this? Well, when we talk about teams and being responsible for teams and leading others, it's really about some key concepts and some key components, and I learned them through this strengths evolution. So let's talk about the first one. The first one is this concept of collaboration. It's a word you hear a lot. You hear it often in education and in other spaces, in corporate America as well. But this concept of collaboration, working with someone else, working to develop a shared outcome, a shared result, collaboration. It's kind of like the bottom base layer for any organization and any team to be successful. Because collaboration can happen very much on a surface level. I can try to meet you where you are. I can try to help you. I can try to support you and collaborate with you for the express interest of making sure that we get to the result that the organization needs, and quite frankly, many times what our bosses want. But collaboration is only one layer deep. Because the second layer, which I think is very, very important, is this concept of connection. And connection gets much deeper, because where connection goes, that is different than collaboration, is that connection is about a relationship. A relationship where both parties, unlike collaboration where we can simply meet with each other for the express purpose of getting to an end result and then going our separate ways, that's collaboration. But connection is a relationship where there's a mutual interest, there's a mutual benefit, there's a mutual desire for this thing to work. So when teams go to that next level beyond collaboration, where they go is connection, where I see you and you see me, and we see that both of us will be better off if we work together. That's connection. So as we go deeper as leaders and as we look for ways, how do we build our team? How do we help them? We have to start with that base layer of, again, collaboration. But then we want to go to the next level and we want to get deeper and more meaningful outcomes and deeper and more meaningful results with the people who we're in charge of supporting and nurturing and mentoring. We're going connection. We're going deeper. But I also think there's an even deeper level to this. And I didn't learn this right away. It took some time. So this concept goes back to, it's more of a science term. I remember teaching this concept when I was teaching biology many, many, many years ago. It's this concept of cohesion. Cohesion. What is cohesion? Cohesion is the actual development of a unified whole. So now we're going real deep. Now we're going even deeper. We're 3 layers deep into this. Collaboration at the surface, connection with a little bit of depth, and cohesion at the deepest level, where you have a cohesive team. Think about the best teams. Think about the greatest teams on the planet. There is cohesion. People understand what others are going to do even before they do it. They are in sync. They are in flow. In that state of flow and working together, that's cohesion. When your team gets to that place, in that space, magic can happen. Championships can be built. New innovative ideas can emerge. And wonderful opportunities for an organization are ready to be grabbed. So, let's talk about why this all ties back to Clifton Strengths. Well, for me, I didn't go deep before. Well, I didn't go deep with my team because I unfortunately wasn't going even deep with myself, really trying to deeply understand and uncover what it was and what I could provide to the world. I didn't know that until I discovered what that was for myself. And really starting to understand what those natural talents, natural skills, innate abilities, as I went deep down that rabbit hole of learner. If you know anything about learners, we love to go down a rabbit hole with new information, new insights, new ahas that we could then bring to bear for the world and bring to bear for others. That's where we're in our happy place. So it was through that process of deeply understanding who I was that I began to understand that the dynamics of a team were very much 3-dimensional. They went deep. Collaboration, connection, cohesion. So think about it. In your own work, in the groups and the organizations that you lead or that you're a part of, how are you collaborating? How are you building connection? How are you building that cohesive team? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me what that looks like for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your input and your feedback, because that will help me as I develop ideas and concepts for you all in this community. You know, as we move forward and we continue to go deeper and deeper in this work of leadership, I'm reminded that these are challenging times for folks. And in many ways, we can let ourselves go to the back seat or go to the back burner for what we really need from others, to provide for others. And what I really think that we can do for ourselves and for others is to, again, invest in ourselves. And Clifton Strengths is really an opportunity for us to do that. You know, over this 20 years of working in organizations and leading and coaching and developing, I have seen true transformation when people have gone down this path. And they've deeply immersed themselves and committed to going to that next level for themselves, for the express goal and interest of going that next level for others. As much as we learn about ourselves through this process, as leaders, we have to be ready to pour it back into others. Because again, leading teams is about collaboration, it's about connection, and it's about the ultimate goal of developing a cohesive team. So as we move forward, keep going deeper, keep thinking through, keep striving to be your absolute best self. And if it makes sense, delve into Clifton Strengths. Go that next level. Discover for yourselves your innate skills and talents. And flex your leadership muscles. Right now is a time for us to grow and us to develop as leaders. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to stretch myself and stretch the people around me and stretch the team that I lead. And I'm hoping that you do the same thing. And again, if you get anything out of these videos, subscribe, share it, like it, put some comments there, give me feedback so I can pour back into you. I'd love to hear your thoughts, hear your ideas of what you would like me to talk about. Because as I grow, this community can grow as well. So I thank you for the opportunity to serve. I love this work. I love what we are able to do together. And I'll be back real soon with the next episode. Be well, everyone.